Congratulations. 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 Photograph? Okay. So we will have the photograph. You can come up here to join us.
The Commission embodies our collective will to translate the principle of equity, justice, and sustainable development into tangible and measurable outcomes. It signals a bold and necessary step towards reversing long-standing injustices, political damage, widespread unemployment, infrastructural decay, and inadequate social services. As a committee, our responsibility transcends ceremonial functions. We are resolute in our mandate to provide vigorous legislative oversight, ensure transparency and accountability, and champion the strategic visioning necessary to actualize the Commission's mission. We shall scrutinize budgets, evaluate policies, track project implementation, and facilitate meaningful collaboration across all levels of government, private stakeholders, and developmental partners. We are equally committed to forging strong partnerships with federal ministries, state governments, civil society, and most critically, the communities and people of the South-South. Our vision is to see the region rise as a model of environmental renewal, economic vitality, and inclusive prosperity, founded on the sustainable innovation, resilient infrastructure, and people-centered development. We are usually committed to forging strong partnership with federal ministries. As clearly articulated in Section 8, Article 1, Paragraph A to J of the South-South Development Commission Act 2025, our key focus area include the remediation of oil-polluted environment, youth empowerment, access to quality healthcare and education, renewable energy solution, climate resilience, and the creation of sustainable livelihood. Furthermore, we will advocate for the full activation, utilization of critical statutory funding instruments such as the Remediation Fund and the Decommissioning and Abandonment Fund as enshrined in the Petroleum Industry Act of 2022. Let me reaffirm that this committee will steadfastly uphold its constitutional statutory authority over the oversight of public funds as enshrined in Section 80, Article 2 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, which we expect the South-South Development Commission to operate with its highest standard of integrity, efficiency, and public accountability when inaugurated. Anything less than this will be deemed a betrayal of people's trust. Distinguished colleagues and stakeholders, I charge the leadership of the National Assembly, the leadership of the Commission, working in close collaboration with relevant stakeholders to develop a comprehensive developmental blueprint for the region urgently. This blueprint should include short-term high-impact intervention to address immediate socio-economic and infrastructural needs, particularly in the areas of environmental restoration, youth engagement, vocational training, and the rehabilitation of critical assets.
Each of these commissions was created with a clear mandate to serve as an instrument for regional transformation, post-crisis rehabilitation, economic rejuvenation, and sustainable growth. Though our mandate might be region specific, our goals are nationally aligned to build a stronger and inclusive Nigeria where every zone can strive. On behalf of my colleagues, Honorable Pandi,
we no doubt leave a lasting legacy and therefore urge us all to put in our best in ensuring that as pioneers that this committee succeed. Mr. Speaker, sir, the inauguration of the committee today marks a new chapter in our collective effort to drive sustainable growth, infrastructural development, and socio-economic transformation in the southwest region of Nigeria. Our mandate is extrapolated thus to ensure that the Southwest Development Commission fulfills its purpose of addressing developmental gaps, coordinating federal and state interventions, and promoting policies that will address the region's vast potential for industrialization, commerce, and human capital development.
This momentous event signals a new chapter in our collective quest to accelerate the socio-economic development, peace, and prosperity of these regions. The South, Southwest, and North Central is the heartbeat of the Nigeria's economy, rich in natural resources, diverse in cultures, and resilient in spirit. Yet, for too long, our region has carried the weight of national economic sustenance without commensurate development. Today, with the birth of this commission, we see renewed hope, a concrete step towards righting historical imbalances and unlocking the full potentials of our people. I'm particularly delighted and proud of not only the chairman of our South-South Committee, a Delta son. This is not only a source of pride for us all, but also a strategic advantage as it brings to bear a deep understanding of the realities, aspirations, and urgent needs of our region.
I'd like to appreciate the members of the House of Representatives on the inauguration of the South-South Development Commission. It is our belief that this inauguration of the committee will bring about the much needed development in the South-South region of our country, and we believe that this is the right step in the right direction. I bring you the compliments of His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, and I wish to pledge that the government of Akwa Ibom State is willing to work with the committee to make sure that it takes concrete steps in engaging the communities of the South-South in its oversight functions. Once again, I would like to appreciate all members of the committee and the leadership of the House of Representatives. Greetings once again from His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Between the zones and the regions, after all, that was how it used to be in those old days, where regional governments performed in healthy competition to project the competencies of their region beyond what they were getting from the center. It is a challenge to move our regions from where it is to where it ought to be. So let us think boldly, let us act responsibly, and work with the seriousness this moment demands. The National Assembly will continue to play its part in ensuring that every region has the tools, every region has the voice, every region has the platform to thrive. As we proceed, I must once again thank the chairman and members of these committees for stepping up to lead. I also recognize the presence of partners from government ministries, civil society organizations, development agencies, state government. We will count on your cooperation and contributions as these committees begin their engagement. And Deputy Chairman of these wonderful committees, the South-South Development Commission Committee, the Southwest Development Commission Committee, the North Central Development Committee, your chairman and deputy chairman, you stand hereby inaugurated. And those in support say aye. And those in support of this inauguration say aye. And those against say nay. And they are not here. The ayes have it. Congratulations.
Finding me worthy to be appointed chairman of the South-South Development Commission Committee. We are glad, and they're giving me a very wonderful deputy as well. So, first, we are very grateful to God Almighty and, of course, the Speaker and the leadership of the House. The issues are known to us, particularly me, who have stayed my entire life in the South-South. The issues are basically environmental degradation and underdevelopment. So these issues are not new. So what is before us now is to see how we can tackle those issues and ensure that we live where we are now to somewhere that we can refer to tomorrow that is better. We must thank Mr. President as well for signing these regional commissions across the country. So we want to assure the leadership of the House that we will not disappoint. Myself, my deputy, and the committee member will not disappoint. We know the huge task that is before us, and we are very, very optimistic that we will live up to the task. I'm very, very sure that working along, this is my third time here, so we are grounded on some of the issues, so we are very sure that we'll make very good use of this office to ensure that development to the South-South is a sure thing.